Hello Turles, welcome back. It's been a while since I last shared a video, but that has a couple of reasons. One, I got a job which takes a lot of my time and a lot of my energy, so most weekends I'm just crashing on the couch watching movies or YouTube videos, so it's been a while since I updated. Two, I've got a new background, as you can see. Lovely, it's lovely and soft, with a cupboard which is empty at the moment, but we're gonna fill it up. Three, I've been on holiday, which is absolutely fantastic. I went to the old family location. It's, well, family location. We've been going there for years. So it was a bit of a surprise for my mum and my two nieces. But my dad, my brother and my sister-in-law knew, so it was quite a travel to get there because I had to go by a train and my brother had to pick me up at the station, but the surprise was amazing. I won't ever forget the reaction my mum gave. So I went on holiday. At 3 I had to wait for my new camera and my new microphone, which is here. I'm gonna lift it up for a second so you can see it. There. I'm still trying to work out how it actually works or how it's optimal. And 4, I had to wait to buy the program I'm using for editing, because the little banner on the bottom, it was supposed to be a really small banner, but it ended up taking up like half of the screen, which I didn't like. But anyways, the biggest thing that was stopping me from filming when I got my camera and my new microphone was my own nerves. Now, I am extremely nervous to film, so I'm just gonna do a daily recording. Now, you're not gonna see it on a daily basis, but they might be worked into like a vlog kind of thing, but I'm gonna see how that works. So for now, welcome. And I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna call this planet, but it's either gonna be the vlogging channel or the random channel. But for now I'm gonna fill up this lovely cupboard behind me, well, this thing. And on the other side I can actually see 3 of my toys. I'm gonna try and put the camera down a tiny bit. There you go. A toy I had since I was small. This is Wafje, one of my first toys. And, well, Bruine Beer. It's basically a brown bear. It wasn't that original when naming my toys when I was younger. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to put in there. Now the first one I'm going to put in there is this little fella. His name is Care Bear. I'm just checking on screen if it's actually on there. His name is Care Bear, and he was a gift from 2 really close friends of ours, Barbara and Christopher. I met them when I was 5 or 6 and I was on holiday, and there was a really heavy and big thunderstorm and I was terrified, and Christopher then said I could borrow this fella, this little bear, because he could protect me from thunderstorms. And ever since that I got this one, I actually love thunderstorms now. But I made a promise to Christopher that every year, every time I would go to that campsite, I would take him along. So when I went there on holiday, he came along. I'm a 31-year-old, but I still travel with my teddy bear. So he's going in there. Right there. And the next one I'm gonna add in is a giraffe I got this summer holiday. It's it's an interesting one, but it's a weird, but well, I like it. So he's going in there as well. He was a gift from a friend of mine, Cynthia. I've known her since, oh, I was 5 or 6 actually. The first time I went on holiday, they were there as well, and I've been there for 25 or 26 times now, and they're always there, so it's fantastic. It's like seeing family again. And the next one I'm gonna do is Sean. Now, he was a gift from Christopher as well. He's been cuddled with, so he's a he's a bit of a dirty chap, but that's Sean. So he's gonna join Care Bear here. He's not gonna fall through. Now, he might not be the most obvious one. I'm still working on that. Now the next one I'm going to add is this one. I bought this when I was in Edinburgh, and it's one of my favorite cartoonists. He draws Simon's cat, and he's absolutely fantastic. I'm going to leave a link in the description below, go check him out. So they're going to go there as well. I hope it stays up and doesn't fall down. Now speaking of Edinburgh, when I turned 30, 3 of my best friends gave me a gift I won't soon forget. They gave me the gift of actually fulfilling my birthday wish. And that was to celebrate my 30th in an English speaking country. Now I was thinking London or somewhere near that, but that was way too expensive and I couldn't afford it. So they gave me a gift of actually taking me to Glasgow and Edinburgh for the weekend, and I was actually, when I turned 30, I was actually in Glasgow in a bar with a couple of drinks set in front of me with my best friends. And it might be a small thing, but this always reminds me of that weekend, and it's close to my heart. So this flag is definitely going up here. I'm going to try and see if it wants to cooperate and be... No! No. Anyway, okay. There. Should do it with 2 hands instead of 1. Now that's kind of the personal things that I'm gonna put in there, but another one, and I'm really proud of it, I have to search. I've got this whole desk in front of me with stuff, so sometimes I got to search for a bit. Now the next one is one of my most prized possessions, a photograph which I took when I was in Frankfurt, and I went to a Star Trek convention. Now I went on my own, and it was scary at first, but I loved it while I was there. I had a really cool roommate, and we just walked around there, and I actually bought a ticket for a photo opportunity, and that's me with Carl Urban, who plays Dr. Leonard McCoy on Star Trek. And I absolutely loved this moment, because after it we took the picture and I got it, and the lady had to laugh really loud, and I had to laugh, and my roommate had to laugh, and he actually came over and put his hand on my shoulder and asked to see this picture because he wanted to know if it turned out alright. And it's just amazing that he actually took time to go from the point where he was taking the pictures to actually walk over to see if it was alright. So that I can still remember this really clearly. So that definitely is getting a spot up here. I might have to rearrange some stuff at some point. But I need to change my cupboard as well, because if you can see down here, it actually got holes in it, so stuff falls down. Now, one that's on there as well is this one. It's the treble I made, and Carl was actually holding it, so I got that one. So that's going up there. And I had a small one in my hair. I still got it. A little one. So he's going up there as well. Now, I also bought, need to search for it, the emblem, which I'm gonna put it right up there, which I absolutely love. Which I'm actually I'm gonna try and put it up there at some point, but for now it gets a lovely spot if it wants to stay there, up there. Now we go into my fandom side. Now I'm a fangirl and of quite a lot of things, so you might recognize some things. Now the first one I'm gonna add is a little TARDIS. I got it while in London. I travel a lot. So the TARDIS is going in there as well. And of course you can't have a TARDIS without a Doctor. And I got K9 as well, which I absolutely love. So they're going in here. Now the Doctor is a bit of a wobbly guy, so he gets put against the TARDIS. Now, staying on the Doctor Who side, I also got this one. He's squishy, but I love him, so he's going in there. Okay, you go here. Don't fall. Now we go to another side. I'm a really big fan of Star Trek, Doctor Who, and also Star Wars, which might upset some Trekkies, but I love them both. So I got a little C-3PO with a wobbly head. I got a BB-8. They're going in there as well. No, don't fall. Another thing I really love is the Avengers. The Avengers movies. Now, I'm kind of a Loki girl, so I actually bought a Loki one. And from the Disney Infinity, I think it was, I got that one. It's Infinity 2. I'm gonna move aside a bit so you can see it a bit clearer. But I like the way it looked. I don't actually have the game, but I like the way that one looked. So they're going up there. There. Yeah. Going back on the Star Wars one. Got a big map with for some reason, a melting R2-D2, which is a bit weird, but I like it, so it's going in there. Like that. Got a Christmas baby Groot. I keep looking at that camera instead of there, sorry. Baby Groot. Oh, Care Bear's falling over there. And one of my favorite movies was actually the Disney Robin Hood series. I love Disney. I love Robin Hood, but I love Disney as well. So when I found this one, I had to get it. It's Prince John, which is going in, well, there. Just checking if it's actually visible. There. The next one I've got is I watch a lot of Jacksepticeye, and he played a game a while ago called Unravel, and there was a little Yarny, that's all he was called. So I made that one. So he's going up here as well. Sorry. You can't really see him. He's there on the giraffe. I might move him. I kind of tend to make my own stuff. This is one I made, hold on. Which is oh, you can't see her face. If I put her in the shade a bit there. It's my own Pick Me Puff from the Harry Potter series. I made it when I went to Comic-Con dressed as a Weasley family member. I had really big curly orange hair. It was fantastic. So she's going there. Now these are just purely for fun, because I think they look like space rocks kind of things. So they're going in there as well. This stone I found, it doesn't look like much, but it's supposedly supposed to be lava, but well, who knows. So, but that's going in there as well. Now, I'm gonna put some more stuff in there, but I need to make them first. I've bought this one, the solar system, and well, the Earth and the Moon. But I'm not actually gonna color them accurately. I'm gonna give them my own colors to, well, represent the different planets I'm gonna make. Another one I made myself is this one. It's I made my own sonic screwdriver lookalike when I went to the first ever DutchCon, and I went as a female Doctor Who. Never knowing it's actually gonna happen, but a female Doctor Who. Now, this is a work in progress. This is the remaining eggshell of a Hatchimal, which my niece has got, and I'm gonna try and create like a monster or a plant coming out from the top. So that's a work in progress. The last two I'm gonna add are two things a family friend made, and they mean a lot to me, and why exactly I'm gonna explain in a whole different video, because I simply don't have the time to do that right now. But I've got a tiny box Tim, a croquet one, but I absolutely love him and he's fantastic. I hope one day I can actually put a real tiny box Tim next to him, but we'll see if that happens. Now, where do I put this one? It's kind of full back there. I'm gonna move around a bit. So, I had to move some stuff around. I actually see that 3PO is out of off screen now. Well, maybe next time he'll be on screen. Now the second one I got is also a croquet one that she made for me. I again hope to one day have a actual real one next to it, but that's this one. A septic Sam, which looks amazing. So he's gonna go in here as well. I'm gonna pop him up on top of Mark like that. You can't really see him, but well, it's there, it's here, and I feel it in my background. I love this one. It actually gives me more confidence, which might sound weird, but it kind of dampens the sound a bit, so I'm not bothering my neighbors with actually filming, which was a big problem for my self-confidence, because I thought I was always bothering my neighbors when trying to film. Now that's what I got for now for my background. I'm sure it's gonna grow a lot bigger. Well, in the next couple of months I'm gonna fill this up, and in February, well, after February the 14th, there will be another really priced possession up there. I'm not gonna tell you about it just yet, but I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait for it. I wish I could just fast forward to February the 14th and actually get there. But that's it for now, for this video. I'm really sorry for not uploading sooner. I'm gonna edit this as fast as I can to try and upload it today. So thank you for joining, and as always, welcome to the galaxy. Bye! Make it happen. Shock everyone.